What? Ah, well. Oh well. See, on that one, I'm even confused how I got seen by that. Whatever. I guess it happens. Oh well. Time to kill them all! Good thing I don't care about Demon. Sorry for the dog bark. Good thing I took out that mortar. I really hate the auto aim in this game. I wish you could turn it off. Every now and then when an enemy is actually in front of another enemy, you basically can't do anything about it. It slows down your freaking aiming. It really gets me killed a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies. Yeah, it also does a pretty good job of dodging your bullets. In this game, I don't know if anybody's actually noticed that, but they will move their head at like perfect times. Or maybe it's just me, who knows. I've never been a good sniper. Kind of mediocre. The sniping part. Hit the railing. Got my C4. Can't forget the points. Yeah, my head almost got me. That's pretty close. The one AI that's amazing. Always. So there's always one guy in back of AI that just is the best shot in the world. Kind of wakes you up. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot these guys are actually kind of a threat at times. Like that headshot that nearly killed me. Wish I had more of the drugs so I could actually see where these guys are. Yep, there he is. Fuck. Missed that. No cover. Ah, the mine. Oh, it was so close. Whenever you get to the point where you're starting to bleed out, like everything kind of blends in. Jesus. Sorry, I guess I missed like most of the freaking chat. Normally the PS4 actually alerts me to stuff going on in chat, but apologies about that.
Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
But 2-player against someone, FOB coming out, Glassglow, it's 1v1 in FOB. The FOB is kind of a crapshoot as far as the defense people go. Usually when you actually start the alarm, the defense guys will actually start to come in. They'll receive an alert, and usually about like 30 seconds after an alarm goes off, that's when people start coming in. But yes, the PvP stuff, I mean, the networking stuff, like Nate said, can be kind of a crapshoot. But when you get into good games, you know, when it's 1v1 and it's really tense and there are mind games going on between the two of you, it's a really, really enjoyable experience. But yes, I mean, like, FOBs kind of feel very much like beta MGO, so it feels like the kind of thing that you release, and since it's like 1v1, it's really kind of constrained, so for the most part it's not going to be too big of a deal to people. It's not like a major release, and people will kind of treat it as something that they kind of do on, you know, just for fun every now and then, not really a big deal. But hopefully they can kind of figure out all the balance stuff with this release and work on MGO through FOB and kind of figure out where they need to balance things. But right now, I mean, FOBs, as far as my opinion, I'm just having a bunch of fun with them, having a blast with them.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Okay, so let's try this again. Better run this time. And I'm not hitting anything with my stun grenades right now. Jeez, not hitting anything. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit myself. The railings are my worst enemy. Ah, crap. Oh, I got seen. And of course I don't have reflex on, so... To appease the people who say, oh my god, you're a noob, you're a casual because you have reflex on. But anymore, so... Not that it's that big of a deal, you just reorient your playstyle anyways.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
FOBs are giving you an aneurysm. Yeah, I mean, most cases they're either a couple types of the way that they play. They're either the guys that use the rocket launchers from range and try to perceivably stun you with them. Those are great, but those are the ones I love to actually bait. Those actually don't usually die too. Same thing with the grenade launcher guys, because they run out of ammo so quick usually. By the time that they try to like use a couple pot shots, and the fact that my defense is so high on my guy that I can take like 2 or 3 rockets before death. So for me, it's not that big of a deal. I just kind of play mind games with him, try to like lure him into close range battles where I can use my pistol and immediately knock him down. Yeah, it's serious tune. No, I just thought like I couldn't really reply very well via typing, and it was taking too much of my time to actually reply to people, and I wanted to actually be able to reply to you guys and answer questions if you guys would ask them. It was kind of annoying me on that end, that I couldn't respond to you guys. Yeah, Nate, I mean, they got some time, you know. I'm sure that the developers, I mean, I have a few developer friends that I know that they tell me all the time that they know all the balance issues before we do, so they likely know about them. Whether they can fix them or not is another thing before the MGO actually releases. Where's that mortar? There we go. Got the mortar. That's the one reason why I bring that gun. No bullet drop on that gun, so you just fire long range and just get it out. Oh my god. There we go, sorry. That freaked me out there. That turret placement was knocking me up pretty bad. Also, the sniper rifle's great against those placements because you just blow them up. Not even aiming for the guys anymore, I'm just taking out those placements real quick. Yeah, some people like the mics and, you know, prefer them, but I don't know. Me as a player that watches streams, sometimes I actually prefer people not having mics. What happens if you're blockading an FOB? Well, when the person actually gets invaded, there's a 6-hour timer before they can be invaded again, so there's like a little bit of a timeout. But if they decide to attack somebody after being invaded and there's a blockade of 6 hours, then at that point the blockade is over, and then they can be raided again. So people who raid a lot can then get raided constantly, basically. I don't really have that happen, and I don't really see that happen personally, even though I raid constantly. So that's not an issue that I find that big of a deal. That said, if you're a person that wasn't really raiding as often as you might do in a game, then, or often as I do, it might be a problem. But I don't see it as one, because it's kind of a self-policing system, because if you decide that you're going to play a bunch, then it won't be an issue, because you can just brute force that problem. It almost kind of rewards people invading a lot, because you kind of have diminishing returns on how many people can actually raid you. But anyways. Someone can explain FOBs. They unlock after level mission 22. You can attack somebody and defend. If you want to level up quickly and not really have too big of a problem with losing a bunch, because invading is actually very hard, I would actually wait to invade probably until you finish the game, or at least until you have a good stock of gear. But defending is so easy that you can actually do it regardless of your gear, so I would just recommend, if you wanted to do some PvP, support a bunch of people through the relationships panel, and just support anybody that you find on that random list, and support them whenever the alert comes up. These are like giving you migraines and cancer. Well. I wouldn't be able to play them constantly if I didn't actually enjoy them. Even if it is for the stream, I wouldn't be able to play them if I wasn't having fun. And right now, it's not as fun as it actually could be. With the defenders, when they come in, it's actually a ton more fun, because you sit there and try to, like, bait people into coming forward by killing the people, because when you kill people, the defender actually loses money. So it's kind of like one of these things where you take out a couple guards, roll back, guy starts realizing that he's losing a bunch of money because you're taking out guards or you're taking out equipment, and then he comes forward and you use the revolver on him to stun him real quick like that. I love it. It's so much fun. When it works, it's so much fun. When you have a bunch of problems, like where internet problems are not allowing you to actually defend or attack, then that's when FOBs start to become shit. They're not normally like that, though. I mean, at least in my opinion. But other people have issues, so with them, so. Done with FOB. I think it's unfair. Say it ain't so. There is somewhat of an argument that if somebody who has gear and knows what they're doing can kind of pick on the lower level guys so that they never have resources. Luckily, resources aren't really needed for points, so you can still progress in the rankings regardless of you getting your resources stolen. But in a way, yeah, that makes a problem trying to progress your equipment, because somebody's stealing your equipment constantly. Or the resources that you need to actually upgrade your equipment. But yeah, I enjoy screwing with people's FOBs so much. Maybe that makes me a troll. I don't know. I just enjoy it too much. I enjoy knowing that every one of these people I kill, the person's gonna have to then go and farm the main story or some of the side quests to actually do anything in FOB after this. Because they keep calling for backup, so whatever's in their wait list or in the other FOB placements, they're gonna send over here, and then I'm just gonna kill them, and they're gonna have to do it again. I don't know. It's just so much fun. It's hard to really explain until you've played like maybe 50 or so of them and you understand why FOB is fun. A friend of mine hasn't been really enjoying them though, so I don't know. He's only played like 10 though. FOBs are really the kind of thing that you have to play a lot of before you really kind of click into why they're fun. Like right here, I'm taking this guy's resources, although I know that I'm at the cap, so these resources aren't even going to be used by me. They're just going into the ether. I'm just making them disappear. But they give me points, so they're giving me something, but they're just not giving me resources. I enjoy it. Also, you can not use a silencer on your sniper, and as long as you move positions over and over, and you're far enough away, you'll never be seen. You'll never cause an alert. It's one of the things that you kind of figure out about the AI and the way that they work with playing them a bunch. Time to run around for points. Whee! They're still spawning more guards. Or was that? I couldn't really hear while talking over it. I may have been the alert saying that, oh yeah, we don't have any more support. Oh, so the UAV? There's some more guys. Down to pistol ammo. I hate auto aim. That's not the guy I wanted. I wanted to knock that frag out of that guy's hand. Love this friggin' pistol. It's amazing. One-shot stuns, yay! Well, anything under 20 meters is a one-shot stun. Anything beyond 20 meters is a 2 to 3 shots stun. There we go. Now they're not going to spawn anymore. So now I just gotta eliminate the rest of these guys. Why did that happen?
Subject on board.
There we go.
Rest to us.
I just gotta find the rest of them without the drug. There we go. I can hear him firing, but I don't see him.
You gotta extract him.
Oh yeah, he's up there. Sometimes the camera in the third person, you're shooting right at him, but it doesn't really actually hit him. It's kind of weird at times.
He's coming too. Roger that.
How can you keep your soldiers safe? Just don't deploy them to the FOB. If you go into security sessions, or settings, sorry, in the menu, that's all the way to the right, or left, sorry, you can actually set which rank go into your FOB, so that you don't deploy your S rank stuff. They will only deploy the ones that you set in terms of the rank, so you'd set them like A++ or A. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for the alarm to go off. I'm gonna run into more mines. Oh my god, get out of here! There are a bunch of guys down there. Time to pop my pentazepine. Kill these decoys. There's one down. 2 down. It's your 3rd. Doesn't look like it. Gotta get the decoy. Alright, now I'll just wait by the door. They'll make futons, or Fulton, whichever. I like the idea better that you're just Fultoning them to make futons. That's what you're making, instead of, you know, war and killing people. Just making a bunch of futons. No problem, Reckless. Happy to answer. Also, you know, if you watch the animation of the guy's weapon on his back, and you go to, like, take it off, it just kind of slides off of his back and then slides back in. Doesn't actually take it. It's kind of weird. It's a weird animation. It's like once you see it, you'll see it forever. Yep, killer futons. They put C4 inside of it. They ship them around the world. Maybe they put nukes inside the futons. Or no, they hide the yellow cake inside the futons. That's where it goes. 1955, not bad. Not bad.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security.
I don't care if he knows who I am. I think my defenders in my FOB have only lost like 4 in total of the attacks that have been there. Like, even if I don't get there, they are hard as heck. I set them to non-lethal, and they just wreck people. See, like, if I go to security, just to answer your question, we'll give you more detail, Markless. If you go to security, and you go to advanced settings, and all decks, you can set your guard rank. Right now I have them at A++ because I actually can't set them any higher. I don't have a bunch of S's yet. Most S's at least. So yeah, because I would need 70 S's in actually to set this to S. So, and then you can set their equipment grade, all this stuff, all the rest of the stuff along with it. So, if you didn't want S to be there, you just set it back to A or whatever. Yep, a futon. That's a Metal Gear. That's a good one. Nerd, they extract you. So once they knock you out and you're on the ground, if there anybody close to you, like any of the guards are close to you, they'll actually Fulton you, just like a normal player. It's pretty funny, and for going non-lethal and extracting you like that, you actually earn, the person who's the actual person that owns the FOB earns more based on the fact that it's non-lethal. So they'll earn more resources and earn more money, which is nice. Yeah, and they're also one thing that you'll note when coming against somebody who's a non-lethal player, or the guards that are non-lethal, is that it's very hard for the player to actually know when they're going to go down. So all you get is the indication that the little blue little light hit indicators that are the same hit indicators as the lethal stuff. But you won't know when you're about to pass out. So it could be like 3 hits, it could be 6 hits. You're kind of left guessing, and so the player ends up having to turtle a lot more than they normally do. Because the lethal stuff, you kind of know when you're gonna be killed. So it makes the the FOB take a lot longer to get through than it would normally take. And as far as I'm concerned, Fish, it is actually harder to kill the non-lethal guys than it is to kill lethal. It's mainly because they start wearing masks, and... Wow, that was a terrible throw. Thanks to the cover. Oh well, guess I'm gonna kill all these guys. Yeah, it just seems like the lethal guys are much tougher. They wear gas masks so that you can't use the sleep grenades on them. And generally they use weapons that are very accurate. So like the UNAR, it's very, very good. It's actually the weapon that I used. So, hey, how's it going? Yeah, that UNAR gun that you can actually get upgraded was one of the guns I actually used before the pistol. It was awesome. You can also put a silencer on it, so it's like one of the, I think maybe the only weapon that's a stun weapon that you can actually put a silencer on. So it's good to stealth. Wow, I just can't hit that guy's head. That's the other thing about the auto-aim that I just absolutely despise, is that when you're close to a player, or when you're close to an enemy, and you're trying to hit them, it slows down the aiming, and it looks like the person on the other end is just not trying to actually hit them, but they actually are. But the freaking auto-aim makes it terrible. I don't know, I really wish you could turn off the auto-aim. Sure. About to make me rate FOBs. Yeah, FOB rating is really fun. Oh my god. Right, there's two rock. Oh my god! Got nowhere to go! Thank god that guy fell off the freaking platform because I was about to get wrecked. Upgrade. Yeah, exactly. Upgrade all the stuff. Make sure that the staff members are upgraded to the highest rank, like the A++ and above, and then they'll have the helmets. It's based on the grade that the player has access to. I'm not exactly sure the exact timing in which it unlocks, because I never really paid attention when it actually did. I just had it available immediately. But I know it does unlock through that. I worried about heroism at first, nerd, and then the more I played, I realized that the heroism nerf that you get from FOB rating, if you do kill people, isn't enough to actually worry me. It basically is, in most cases, it's, unless it's like 70 plus people, it's mostly in the range of like 500 or 600 heroism. And if you finish the FOB, you actually do get some heroism from actually finishing it. I think it's like 500 or something like that. So in most cases, you're actually able to kind of nullify most of the heroism nerf, if not all of it. But a lot of the time, if you watch the stream enough, you'll notice that I actually use the stun grenades and try to Fulton out the people. So the only time I actually kill people is if like stuff goes bad, and then I just need to kill them just to get rid of them quickly. So I'm not really kind of trying to make sure that my heroism gets nerfed or gets, you know, loses points or anything like that, but it just happens in the, you know, kind of play that I end up doing, just based on what actually happens. Guess I'll find out where this guy is. Huh. Can't see where this guy is. Wormholes kind of obstructing things, though. Oh, there he is. Take out all the lights. And I know it seems like that's kind of chump change at like 1 per thing, but it's doubled by the fact that I'm playing with my staff, so it's usually 2 per thing. Unless it's like decimal place sort of things. Yep. Yeah, that guy's gone for good, so if I kill him and this thing, the other guy sees that I kill him. And that's it. Not that that's a big deal or anything, because in most cases people don't really care about the staff members. Unless it's like an S rank guy. And, you know, people who have S ranks really know that they have enough people anyways that, you know, S rank isn't a problem to put up on the guards. I'm the Grinch that's called this. Yeah, you could say that, I guess. The Grinch. Should make that my theme song or something. Woo.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, especially if the person actually has a bunch of staff. Because you can end up with them. There's always one guy that goes free. Usually in a firefight, there's one guy who goes on the radio and is like, "I need backup," and then if, you know, CP says, "Oh yeah, we're sending backup," and then he does that constantly, and it doesn't stop. See, I got only 90 there, even though I killed all the people. Just to kind of reference the heroism thing real quick. But if I go through all of their people, that one guy will keep calling and calling and calling, and if they have a big wait staff, like if they have a big amount of people on their waiting staff or also on their other FOB platforms, then those guys come from the other FOB platforms, and you can just literally sit there and just kill all their people constantly. So I've actually run out of ammo, all my grenades, everything, after killing like 200 or 300 people in a single thing, and I have to imagine that the people who end up coming against that are very pissed, because I would be very pissed. I would want to make sure that that person, whoever it was that actually did that, I would you know, pay for it. So oh, and yeah, and an invasion, yeah, if you're using the character and the character dies, he's dead. If he gets Fultoned, the other person then owns him. So yeah, you want to be careful about that, but I'm not really caring about losing the staff that I take into FOBs, just because they're kind of so replaceable. I get so many as it is, just through doing FOBs. Usually get a couple, especially if you extract people. Usually have a good supply of them. Like by the time that I lose a staff member, there's usually another one to replace. This one will probably be easy. Let's do it real quick. Why didn't the alarms go off when you full tinned the containers? It's because they were already dead. The alarms go off only if they have the little sensors things. You'll see them like they're little squares on the ground. They're the anti-theft devices. You can actually eliminate those just by killing them, or like what I like to do, because I don't really like to kill the squares all the time because this just takes forever. Is I grenade the power plant that's in the back to like the little generator. And if you kill the generator, it loses all power to both the cameras and then also the little squares that cause the alarm to go off when you take the containers. So it's a good thing to take that out first if you can, because it helps a lot. It's hard to know where every single like little square is that, you know, the anti-theft devices. Sometimes you'll just miss them, and you know it's gonna suck if you get caught in the process of that. Also, with the way I play with the grenades, you hear, oh, grenade! You hear that a lot. It can get a little pretty old after a while, hearing that. Grenade! Huh! Gets pretty funny though. If you have enough beers in you, it's pretty funny. You can turn it off if you are that close, but in a lot of cases I try to like take it out with a sniper rifle or a grenade that's, you know, a good throw that's from long range, so that I'm not near when it goes off. Because once it goes off, they then get alerted to it, and then they go over to the generator to try to inspect it. There's like a whole process of like waiting. It can sometimes be good to lure the guards there, because they'll come to it. So you can like set up a mine or some C4 or something like that, or just throw a grenade. So in that way, it can be pretty good, but I don't know. It just, if you start trying to set up something like that, it seems like it would take too much time. Because with the grenades thing, I'm just trying to get through this as quick as possible. I'm not trying to stay here for any longer than I have to, especially because unless the servers are down like they are right now, in most cases if I threw a grenade and they were immediately alerted to it, they would be alerted to it immediately. Like the other person would then be coming in like 30 seconds later and would then be fighting me, which I like because I get a bunch more points, but again, servers are down apparently today for any sort of PvP stuff. So, anybody I attack, even if an alarm goes off, they're not going to trigger the defender to come, at least it seems like right now, from what I've been playing. Because again, the servers are, as far as I know, down for PvP. Which is lame, because it's like the most fun part about FOB. Sometimes they die, by the way, on the stun grenades, so then they don't get hit by the stun. So you then have to wait for them and throw another grenade. Shut grenade! Just die, Jesus. Con
Leave the rest to us.
Sorry, I'm cracking myself up too much. Time to go to the exit. Oh wait, gotta blow up placements if they're here. Does this guy have any placements? There's a square. Get a point for a square. There's the placement. There's another square. There's one down here. Is there another one in the corner? Nope. Yeah, I just try to destroy all their placements. I don't bother bolting them out because they're just not worth any money. Well, not enough anyways. Square. Any more squares? No more squares. Yes, well, yes. I wasn't Demon Snake yesterday because I had gotten my rep back to normal from the animal conservation achievement that I did. But since then I've killed too many people again, because FOBs I just kill too many people.
Infiltration successful.
At one point, are FOB missions available online? They're available after mission 22. So after mission 22 completes, Ocelot or somebody will call you up and then they'll give you a tutorial where you build your first FOB and you basically are told about what it's about and all that stuff. Yeah, and you do have to kill soldiers eventually. I mean, it kind of all adds up. I mean, you can stun them all you want, but I mean, throughout the main story, I did nothing but stealth. I didn't do any killing for the most part, except for every now and then when the alerts would come off. I don't have like no ammo left or anything like that. So it just kind of built up when I was starting to do FOB. I would have to kill a couple people here and there. And then eventually I just got Demon again. No problem. Yeah, if you want some advice, I mean, I would just try... Let me show you this real quick. So, FOB when you first start is going to be hard because you won't have the gear for it, Techo. So the best thing to do is just basically constantly going to the development stuff, making sure that the development is constantly researching at your maximum amount. There will be a maximum amount that you can actually research at a time. So you just keep doing them, you know, doing that a bunch. And then whenever you run out of money, usually you'll have a bunch of precious metals built up. So just go ahead and like sell a bunch of them. You get them, but they're not really used for anything else except for maybe like stealth camo, which you can't really use in missions anyways or FOBs. So I would just say sell the precious metals. They're not used for any upgrades for the most part. They're not used for any FOB expansions, so just sell them, get the maximum amount of money, then research everything that you can, and then once you get more, just keep doing that, rinse, repeat. So. Yeah, the stun gun developments are, I'm sorry, not the stun gun, the trank gun deployments are what kind of kill you. I gave up on trank guns because, I mean, I've been playing this game, well, I've been playing FOB so much, and even while playing FOB a ton, while having stuff going on in the background, I still only have 417, and that's after going back to 0 constantly. I did this for the entire last 3 days, and I've only gotten 417, and every single time that I want to deploy a trank gun, it's going to cost me 36. So I would just eat through that. If I'm doing FOBs constantly, I will basically have none of these, which means that I'll have to go back to the stun weapons. So I don't bother with the trank guns at all because of that. It just costs way too much. It's just not worth using the trank guns. Yep, yeah, max amount money that you can have at one time is 5 million. Same thing with the resources. I can't actually get any more resources because of it, so. At least for the unprocessed ones. Processed ones are another thing. I wish they would process faster, honestly. It just seems like they're just waiting on nothing at times. I have to dispatch some people real quick. And this is the other thing, you can send people on missions to go get Golden Crescent, but I mean they're gonna give you 50, which means that it's good enough for one mission and a half. So, and it's gonna take you 34 minutes plus in order to actually do that, and that's after having my staff completely upgraded. My mother base is at like, you know, 80 combat right now. So it's not gonna get any faster than that, really at all. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the deployment cost in FOB. I don't know if that should be a thing. Because it encourages people not to stealth. And that's the idea, is that you should be put on a kind of tiered system of like how you should approach every run instead of just going with the same gear every run. I mean, I've had the same amount of stuff like for a while. I've been using the same stuff. I haven't really approached any mission differently because of that for FOB, so I've just been using the same gear. I should have a stealth weapon, but you know. I've been streaming every day. I've been streaming, well, today since I think like 9 AM my time. It's now 7 PM. Besides like, you know, random lunch breaks or anything like that, I stream pretty much all day, every day. I'm unemployed and I'm currently recovering from surgery and I'm about to go into another one, so I have a lot of free time on my hands and I've been playing this a bunch. So, if you follow me, I'll be on again, you know, every time. I'm probably going to be playing tonight until like another 4 or 5 hours probably before I log. So I got still plenty to go. My emblem is going on my shoulders because of story thing that I'm not going to spoil.
Be careful down there, boss.
Sorry, Plank. Ah, really? Wow. I guess it was my fault. Or there's just a guy at the spawn. That could be why. Stun is not the same plant as the what do you call it? Trank. It's not the same. So they use a different plant, which is good because you don't have to worry about the resource cost. But also, you can self-stun. In fact, the UNAR, which was the one I was talking about, your guards using if you put them on non-lethal. It's a great gun. You can put a silencer on it, but the only problem with stun in comparison to the Trank one is that they still make noise when they hit somebody, so while you can put a silencer on, if someone is anywhere close to the person that gets stealth stunned by the rubber bullet, they're going to hear like a thwack on their head, and they're going to know that somebody's around. It's the same like the other bullets. They hear like the bullet going through the head. If that makes any sense. I guess you could be right, dude. I haven't really researched as far as like what it actually costs because I haven't run into problems with stun. Just not paying attention there. Almost got myself killed. Paying too attention to the chat. Kill those things. That again. Where'd the egg go? There he is. I use the little drug that I have, the Nyoctacin, or whatever it's called, to see through walls. It's really helpful. I don't recommend playing FOB without it, because it's so hard to find those guys once they're around corners. You have to basically just listen for footsteps and hope that you find them, so the drug is amazing. It's really OP. If that makes any sense.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Foxtrot Tactical. My old emblem actually used to be Duck Poopa, or Pupa, but I used to think it was Poopa. I thought it was funny, but then people called me a child, so I changed it. Went back to something more serious. Now I've got this skull that makes me look like Satan or something. Yeah, I got till 22 to unlock FOB. Yeah, I didn't know that they actually separated the servers, Seesaw, but all across the board it seems like each platform has been having problems with being able to connect to the servers at all.
Subject on board.
I'm here, Helldogs. I can hear you. I can see you. I can see you talking. Contemplating changing yours to Fat Police. That's pretty good. Or can you guys not hear me? Is that why he's asking? Mic's still working? You guys must be able to hear me because, yeah, talking about what I said. I don't know if they did split the servers or not. I thought they might have been at least on the same backbone. They probably did it for region listings, but you're on episode 15. I don't know what that's in reference to. Is there a question in that? Thanks, Reckless. Appreciate it. Yesterday you played against consoles and PC users, huh? Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just for Xbone. And yeah, PC has a bunch of hackers. That's one of the reasons why I'm happy I have the PS4 version. Who's on mission 15? Yes, mission 15. Mission 15. You play against them as well on PS4? I didn't know that. Are you sure it's like cross-platform? Because it really doesn't seem like the people that I play against are PC players. I mean, on PC you definitely have better controls, better options, so it doesn't seem like I'm dealing with people who actually have better controls. Nerd. You have a comment about Mission 15. What's your comment? Thank you for calling C-SPAN. Are you gonna say Baba Booey, Baba Booey?
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, I had a video that I made on YouTube that was from, it was like an excerpt of one of my gameplay yesterday. If you guys want to see it, I wondered actually about it. There's the link if you guys are wondering the video. I actually was wondering about that because I caught this one guy that with a grenade like previous to that video, and then came around the corner. And he took a grenade fully, no problem. Then he went around the corner, I went around the corner, and then proceeded to load an entire clip into him before he actually even moved. He was just standing still, and no problem. No problem at all. And with that gun, usually when I put like even a third of a clip in somebody, they're dead. And that's with armor on. That guy had a sneaking suit, so it would take even less. I don't know. It was really fishy to me. Yeah, hell, I've already completed the game story, and then I'm just basically been doing all the FOB stuff since. Yeah, there's not much to do after you complete a game unless like you want to replay missions, so... Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the
I still love
FOB.
FOBs. I don't know when I'll get bored of FOBs. As long as there's other people to play against. If the servers keep having problems like they are today, where I can't actually play against other people, then I might actually get burned out at that point. But I'm still having fun, at least for now. Yeah, the higher rank guys, once you find them, usually have better facilities to play with, and they're harder. They're not as easy. Oh my god, am I already seeing? There we go. Only problem about trying to find higher ranked players that aren't constantly rated or not on the list becomes actually hard to find the higher ranked players. Not sure what platform this is. Doesn't look like anything I remember. Wasn't really paying attention to which one it is. Can't believe I missed him. There he goes. I heard the UAV right as you detected me. No reflex mode gets me sometimes. Mainly situations like that with the UAVs. Just they fly around, they're underneath the facilities, and they just pop their head up every now and then. It's like, hey, I'm here, gonna detect you. And the backup started to come behind me. Great. Oh, freaking mortar. My favorite guy, the mortar guy. Should have taken that guy out first. Now. Oh, shut up, I hit that. What? There we go. Good old mortar guy. Making me stress out for a little bit. I need to take out these emplacements real quick. Oh, great. Oh, great, now I'm in a barrel. I'm a fish in a barrel! Crap. There we go. There we go. Really, is my friend. There we go. Found the other guy. Got to take the drug. Let's go swaying all over the place. Spawn more guys, I'm just trying to figure out where. Oh, that guy died. We're gonna extract him. Oh my god, this guy. I should want to lock you in the scope every time you try to scope out. There we go. I'm just gonna find the rest.
Roger that.
Always do that. Vault over. Here, do it again. I really wish I would put that on another key or something. Move the vault key to something else.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, 1200 not bad.
Boss, the rival PF knows.
Hey, apparently I got attacked and my guys apparently defended twice, apparently. Got 1,000 fuel from him. Oh yeah. I'll take that fuel. Wonder if it showed up my nuke yet. Really good. The best cringe I've ever seen. Thanks. I don't know if I should view that as a compliment. This Grinch. I guess I'm a troll at that point. I was gonna do something and then I forgot. I got sidetracked. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Send out another guy. Here we go. Back to FOB! Wonder if this guy is able to be raided. Nope. The big boss apparently raided me. Can't raid him. But this guy. Yep, can raid that guy. Good. Actually, I think I'll do the fuel one because he's going to give me 1,600 for it. Even though the resources are less. I try not to, it gives me points, so, I mean, I really shouldn't leave anything behind. They do train your soldiers. You get actually, sorry about that. You get medals. They'll get medals from time to time, and then once they get the medals, they get upgraded, like across the board. Their stats improve, usually by a single grade, if not more than that.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can take back the staff.
So they'll go up from like, you know, B to A, B to A plus sometimes, something like that.
Be careful down there, boss.
Get up against the wall, please. Up against the wall. Cover sometimes doesn't cooperate. Yeah, I've freed a couple. I freed a couple of my soldiers that got taken, I mean. Apparently I'm just not good at hitting this guy. There we go. I think that's all of them. Yep. No, you just have to get to the end, Purple. So, like, once you get to the capture point, that little objective, the yellow marker, it will actually free him at that point. You don't have to, like, go find him or anything.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Which is good and bad. I mean, it would actually be nice to have to actually go to a brig to get your guys back. That'd be a little bit more immersive.
Subject on board.
No, Strucker, I'm actually in the multiplayer, the FOB. Forward Operating Base. It's the thing that unlocks after Mission 22. It's the 1v1 multiplayer campaign. It's not, well, multiplayer-ish, not campaign. I don't know why I put the word campaign there. It's multiplayer-ish right now because nobody can defend at the moment, apparently, because the server's being kind of broken. It was fine earlier this morning. I got a couple people that, you know, defended me this morning, but not since like 2 p.m. Have I gotten anybody? That's because, like I said, Fish, the servers are broken. At least as far as I know at the moment, they actually won't defend the cant, apparently, which kind of sucks. But these servers, wow, almost, and I learned. Oops. Oh well. Oh well, I guess it's time to kill them all. Yeah, if you're offline, you still get raided. So it's just, if you're offline, you can't defend your base, basically. If that makes any sense. It actually tells you that in the alert when you disconnect. Like, it tells you that, oh yeah, if you disconnect, you won't be able to defend. So you should be connected anyways. Which is kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you wanted to opt out of the online stuff, I don't understand why it wouldn't just allow you to do that. The fact that it forces you into it is kind of weird. It almost seems like they're just forcing you in to try to get money from you for the microtransactions. It's like, hey, we forced you into this thing that you can now pay money for if you wanted to. Which I did. I did actually pay for one of the microtransactions, but I don't know if I'd recommend it because it doesn't seem like it makes that big of a deal either. Captain, I think the non-lethal guys are much better than the lethal guys. I think that anybody who sets them to lethal doesn't know that non-lethal are better. It takes me much longer to get through a non-lethal base than it does a lethal base. And that's because you get, like, stunned, you get sleep darted, so it gives you, like, a lot more time to respond if the servers are actually working. It gives you a lot more time to actually come in and defend your base. Well, I mean, the one thing that alert them, unless you kind of get their guys into like an alert status, so you have to actually like throw a grenade. They have to get on the radio basically, is when they're able to actually raid you. Or come back, I mean, defend their base. So they are able to spawn, it's just, unfortunately, like I said, the servers are kind of screwed right now. Unfortunately. This map is always kind of hard to find all the enemies if you don't have the drug. Looks like he's down here. Maybe this is the last guy. Nope, he's calling for backup. Nope, not happening. At least I got some time to go around and collect some people. Like two of them have just died. Camera on me. Oh. Doesn't matter, I've already been kind of discovered at this point. Yeah, when you're doing FOBs, just try to like destroy everything that you can within the decoys. You play with staff, you'll get double XP for them, so it's not just 1 point, it's really 2 per point, so.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, and the maxed out stun grenades make a big difference to me. I mean, at least to me. People have different methods. I know there were a lot of people that were on a couple days ago that were watching me play that recommended me play like with a grenade launcher that's just a stun one. But I tried playing with that one in like the single player game just to kind of get a feel for it before I hopped into an FOB with it. But I just didn't really care for it.
Better step up FOB security in case.
See how many stealth for one time. Sure. I'll do one at least. My base intel level, that's a good question. I think it's like 70 or so. I'll have to check it out once it goes back to the menu. How many security zones can you set on your base or see? I think you mean set. I think it's just basically defined, it's like a set amount. I think it's like 9, I think. And I think it's per level, so, I mean, it all depends on how many floors, I think. Set, yeah, so, yeah, it's about like 9, I think, per floor. I think it's actually going to let me in this one. Because the radial menu just... When the radial thing kind of hitches there for a little bit, it means that usually you go into it, but it looks like it's not actually going to do it this time. This is what I meant about the servers kind of being screwed up right now, because you can't respond. I got the alert, tried to go into it, still can't do anything. And this guy tries to raid me a lot, because he'll try to raid me and then he'll get like 5 minutes into the game and lose, and then I'll go back and I'll raid his entire base. It just keeps happening like that. There's a few people that do that. It's a little funny at times. Let's see what my intel is. So yeah, intel is 78. My intel's so high that when I get into games where there's a defender or somebody that's attacking and I'm trying to defend my base, I know exactly where he is for the most part, within reason. It's like a little small radius. Trying to see if I can find a higher level one, but it's got 1,000 if this one will work. Nope, that one will not work. Is it 30k? Nope, not that one. It's based on their grade level, and so like the higher level the grade goes up, the beefier armor they'll have, and there's two sets, one for lethal and one for non-lethal. So as you level up the grade, it'll go up. So. Trying to find a higher level one. So I'll use this guy. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta set my equipment. Well, I need at least one gun. That's not poop. Oh yeah, I've got to customize it. Forget it. I'll use this one. Never mind. Select equipment, character. There we go. Talking about me, Jay? But yeah, they're Dark Spaghetti. They're wearing the sneaking suit because they're on non-lethal. Either that, or because you haven't upgraded to the bigger set.
FOB, you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Time to try to sneak. It's better to use non-lethal, I find. It takes longer for people to actually get through non-lethal. Gives you a better opportunity to respond, and then also, beyond that, it actually gives you better rewards when they find and capture the guy. If you use lethal, you get like half of the rewards that you would if you use non-lethal. Missed that guy's head. There we go. First platform down. Now just gotta capture these guys.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, it's based on the level of the grade of gear, I think. Either that or just the character grade, I guess, the rank for that helmet. I'm not entirely sure.
Leave the rest to us.
But yeah, it protects you from getting headshotted. It's real nice. Or at least it does for one bullet, and then after that, it just goes through.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Honestly, I'm not sure, Dark. I just know that I got it eventually. I never had actually a point when I didn't have the HP headgear.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Well, I mean, I only use night vision for the most part because it's nice to actually have an idea where they're coming from, but I usually turn it off when I'm done with the main part. But I've been forgetting to turn it off. Sorry about that. I'll turn it off more in the future. Like I said, Spaghetti, I'm not entirely sure how you acquire it. I just know that, you know, as you upgrade and get characters with higher level gear and higher level rank that just unlocks, it might be something that's A++ and above. Or A+ and above. No, I mean, this just makes it easier for me to see. Gives me a good outline. Rather than having to, like, discern shadows and everything else. That, and I also think it's like an aesthetically neat thing to see, because not a lot of games actually have night vision. See, right now I actually have to use it because I don't have the drug anymore. Base development platform is usually pretty easy online. It's usually a pretty easy one to do. Command platform is kind of bad. It's hard. Same thing with R&D. Support can be pretty easy, but it all depends on if a defender shows up or not. If a defender shows up, support is probably the worst to play against because they can just camp underneath in close quarters and just wait for you to come down the one ladder that's accessible, or one stairway. I think they found that guy. Oh, guess one of them found someone.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I can't believe I missed that. Oh, that was close. Playing without reflex is hard as butt at times in those pressure situations.
You gotta extract him.
There's somebody above me, I think.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Well, that was a way to stealth. That was hilarious. Well, I mean, it's hard to make, like, difficult AI and still make it dependable. Like, you have to depend on, like, AI actually reacting the way that you would expect at times and still, like, have some variability without having it be just too unpredictable. It's a really hard thing to make hard AI, or AI that's more believable because of the fact that, you know, you still have to have somebody be able to beat it. So only some of the guns they can actually have the ability to turn into sleep or stun. They're all kind of hard to understand which ones will do it or which ones don't. You just have to look through the list on the development tree. Unfortunately. It would be nice to be able to just put stun in every gun or sleep in every gun and just have some experimentation. To have like more unique combinations, but they didn't do that. They didn't go that way. Guy's right up top to the left or the right. There he is. And then there's another to the right. Yep. He's straight ahead. It's like right there. I'm just listening for him. Well, I've been listening for him and I wasn't paying attention to what was exactly in front of me. And that's what happens. Get focused. There he is. I have no more shots left. That's the last guy, so. Any gun really kind of does a job. I mean, people like to say like certain guns are overpowered, but every time somebody tells me that a gun is overpowered, I end up like taking out people with that gun with no problem, like all the time. So it really just, they're all kind of overpowered, quote unquote, to the way that people normally expect, you know, weapons to function in these types of games. They all feel super powerful. They're kind of designed to all kind of like help you get the jump on people. So the game really kind of comes down to getting the jump on people. It's a stealth game, and it's meant to be a stealth game. So all the guns are designed to immediately kill you, for the most part. So if somebody gets a jump on you and they're able to find you or put a gun to your back or anything like that, they're going to win the battle like 90% of the time. So it's a lot about baiting, it's a lot about mind games, basically, that go on in multiplayer sessions. Rather than, you know, I've got the best gun, and this gun is amazing, and, you know, I can never be beat. It's not about that. If anything, this game is more about the mind games and playing with the way that people react to situations. More so than skill. It's about being patient, too. Which is a different thing to come to in any sort of online games. It's not necessarily about skill, it's more about, like, just, you know, preparation, expectations, like, playing with people, knowing what people are going to react like into certain things. knowing how the game systems and rules function to enforce that. Like, for instance, sort of explain or elaborate on this. If you kill the defender's people, it causes them to lose money. So if you know that, you know, if you kill or trank or exfiltrate their resources, then you know that they're losing them. So it's going to cause that guy, usually in most cases, to run straight at you because they know that that's what's going to happen to them. They don't want to lose money. They don't want to lose points. They don't want to, you know, be hurt by anything that you're doing if they're going to sit there and camp. So if a defender's like way back in the back and that's all he's doing, you just go on a grenade spree, kill a bunch of his people, and he starts to lose cash constantly. Not only does he lose his people, but once he's in that session, he loses money constantly when he's losing people. So that's one thing that you can do. On the defender side, if you know somebody's not coming to you, you can then start exfiltrating your own people. So you take them out of the battlefield. Same thing with the resources. You can take the resources out for him to be able to capture, and it basically just makes it so that they can't get any resources. They can no longer get those resources, but it makes it so that the resources don't actually go to you. That just basically removes them from the battlefield so that they can't be captured. And that usually causes the other person to come towards you, so. So it's about that, kind of playing with expectations of the other player, you know, kind of feeling them out, you know, with little pokes. You know, you like do certain things and see what they do, wait for them. There's a lot of just trying to figure out what they're going to do, just based on that. And that's kind of like the only thing that you could have happen in a 1v1 game. Well, that's only possible in a 1v1 type mode. So. Yeah, Bacon. I mean, yeah, I don't have an Xbox One, so. And I've invested so much time in the PS4 version. Even if I decide to go to an Xbox One version, I just couldn't transfer at this point. Spent too much time in it. I do hope you enjoy it. So that was stealthing. It went well. It just took a long time. It took a lot longer than I necessarily want. Hey, Tara. So, do you prefer the standard trank pistol or the Burkov trank conversion? Not exactly quite following the Burkov. I'm not entirely sure which one you're talking about. I know that's like one of the pistols, but I haven't actually used the Burkov at all, so I couldn't really tell you. Yeah, Bacon.
Successfully sneak your way into the
Good.
heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
And thanks, Ern, for the compliment. Appreciate it.
Be careful down there, boss.
Actually enjoy watching this. See if that gets in. You got one more over there. Get him. No, didn't get him. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, usually the ones that have like faster firing usually have less damage, and the damage on the trank guns just basically denotes that you can like hit their hand and it'll take them out faster rather than, you know, the other ones. Banana. You guys didn't see that. At least I hope you didn't. Banana! Banana nana! Once I finish the game, that doesn't matter to me, but I don't want you guys having such a world, so... They banned!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Sweet. Banned. I have a PC right here, we can do this all day long. Doesn't affect me. Nah, it's not a big deal. Baconite, I'm fine on that. But yeah, if you hang around, I'll be happy to give you mod in the future. Yep, don't listen to it. Normally I don't have nearly this many viewers, so in most cases this is not as big of a deal, so...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. CP, this is Delta 4. Lost visual contact. Tango last known position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Investigate the area, but stay alert. Out.
Yeah, I know you can interrogate the guards, but it just takes too long. The drug helps with that quite a bit. Thanks, Bacon. Appreciate it. Just gonna use the binocs real quick. Yeah, you might have to interrogate more than one, like Fatty mentioned. And Dark. Sometimes you don't get the exact location immediately. Sometimes it takes one or two. Or look on YouTube. YouTube's definitely helped me out, especially with the missions where you had to find specific locations for stuff. It was nice to be able to just run stuff. I forget which one that was. There was one like with the interpreter that you had to like follow him. You could just basically run to the end and S-rank it, and that was a YouTube clip I just watched for that mission. Guess I'm missing like one or two people. There they are. But yeah, modding isn't really that big of a deal for me. Bacon. The one thing that is good about my setup is that I have it all hooked into my PC. So it's literally right here, and it goes straight on my monitor, so it's not like I have to like get off the TV or anything like that to find it. I just literally move my mouse and just click, and then bam, and that's it. It happens real fast. Ah, crap. My sups? You mean my suppressors, or...? I'm not quite sure what you mean by sups. But yeah, sorry for anybody who actually saw all that stuff. Hopefully I got it in time. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, the suppressors don't, unfortunately. I wish they did. But yes, nano machines. That's a pretty funny joke. No problem. Pretty tired too, but yeah. And so like, the night goes on because I've been up playing so long, I just start to make stupid mistakes, and it happens every day. Like that. Like vaulting over constantly. It's also great. That's pretty late. Yeah, Tara, if you're wondering about the setting up of defenses, at least one thing that doesn't really get explained is that just set all your defenses to max. It'll cost you money, but only when they raid you. So it's really not often. So even if the like security cost seems like it's a lot, don't worry about it. Just upgrade it to like as max on the security settings, because it doesn't really take much money at all. Yes, you can, Fulton players. I actually do it all the time, Gina. It's a lot of fun to Fulton players too. You get a bunch of rewards for it as well. You can get more points in the FOB. You have to stun them first though before you can do that, or either that or trank them. Hey, it's freaking Blue Sky Jap in here. Wow. What's up? Mr. First Place. So tell me something, Blue Sky, you can actually hear this. What the hell are you doing to get so many points? I've been trying to catch up to you for, geez, since I started doing this stuff, and yeah, I just can't actually get up to you. It seems like every time I log on again, you've outpaced me even more. Yeah, I know it's good, but I don't know. It's not as good as number one. But it's a marathon, so I'm gonna get you. And one of these days I'm gonna catch up. I'm going for number one. I've informed you. You've been informed. Gonna get there.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, sir. I can't wait for MGO. Yeah, every time I go for a break, I'm worried that I'll get outpaced even more by Blue Sky. Because I've been watching his rank and I've been wanting to catch up for so long. See, look at that. 368,000. I'm only at like 100,000. Still, well, it's gonna take me a while. I think if I had to like guess, I'd probably get 30k, a little bit more maybe, depending on how long I play a day of FOB, if I'm quick about it. So I mean, at that pace, I'm gonna need another 10 days. Oh, cool. Cool, Blue Sky. Yeah, I saw that you had, I actually found, I searched you on Twitch, like, a couple days ago. Sorry, I'm kind of a stalker on that. I tried to see if I could find out what you were doing. So I looked you up on Twitch and found your channel, and I saw that you had, set the title, but I hadn't actually seen if, you were actually going to stream anymore. Didn't seem like, you were, but I think like you may have streamed like once or twice, maybe. Dark, yeah, probably. Yeah, and unfortunately it can be rated, so, and the processing time on materials takes forever, so it's very likely that you have your stuff taken anyways before. I said, if only they had an app for you to be able to check your resources and how your resources are doing when you're away from home on vacation or something. So you just check in. It's like your little puppy that you want to check in with the camera. Hey, Ganado. It's like you want to set up some drop cam for your resources in your face. Yeah, FOB defenses, I mean, as long as you're making them really hard, I have not had very many people that are actually able to get through my defenses. Then again, I have a lot of people, so... I've got my helmet from just A++ guards and doing all the rank upgrades. I assume it was in there, but I just didn't really see when it actually occurred, so I couldn't really tell you exactly when. You're pretty sure there's an app? Maybe I'll have to look for this app, if there's an app. That would be funny, though. You could, like, spectate your base when you're offline. Oh, come on. There we go. Best way to level up your staff, I mean, you can take them out on missions, even in the main game, like in the solo game, if you've reached that point yet. But they don't really level up very quickly, and it's only the combat ones that level up through combat, so you have to actually just take out the combat ones. So you'd... wow. I can't believe I got seen. I think I was tucked in the corner or something. Oh well. But yeah, you can only level up the ones that are combat and combat, so I'm not entirely sure, except for maybe sending them on missions in the open world. Which does work, but it's slow at upgrading. Best way to just level up is just to bolt on everybody. Find people that, you know, are better ranked than what you currently have, and just keep doing that over and over and over again.
Subject on board. The rest to us.
Yes, you have this type of online play right now, Kanata. It's 1v1, basically. If defender hears that you're raiding his base, he can come in and defend against you. Huh. Didn't know that combat. By the way, I like your name, combat. It's pretty great. It's too bad you can't get that emblem in the game. Combat Nacho. Yeah, security team always levels up slower than everything else, just because they try to, you know, level it up to kind of assign stuff later. Can't see over that. There we go. Enough to be down there? For UAV? Yes, there is. Great. Ah, the decoys. Yeah, you can't lose mother base staff. Like you can lose FOB staff from invasions, but not your mother base. It doesn't take into account your mother base staff. PS4. I didn't even know it was actually in the title. Oh well. I actually thought I might have deleted it from the title by accident. Freaking mortar. Yeah, mortar me now, butthead. That's okay. It's fine. I thought actually about getting on PC, but once I heard about all the hacking stuff, I just decided against it. Though apparently somebody's saying that you can actually come up against hackers in the PS4 version too. Yeah, and yeah, Comet's correct. For apparently, I guess brain fart, I just forgot that you can manually assign you know, your security team to be a certain grade, so. Well, most of the stories that I've heard about MGO on PSE have actually referenced the hackers being a real problem in MGO, or MDS, I mean, FOB on PC. But that could be just hyperbole, who knows? Gotta use that. Night vision, come on. Jesus. Sometimes the menus in this game... Oh my god, look at all those people coming out of there. No problem, Matt. Take it easy. Yeah, I just auto-assign, mostly, myself. Except for setting them manually on the security setting. Where's this guy? It's the one guy back there. Oh! Not one guy. It's the second one. Cool, blue sky. Yeah, I had been mostly killing people for the most part, except for stuns, but that makes sense now, because you just kind of run through everything. Rather than having to Fulton. I don't know if it's harder, actually. It takes more time to sit there and set up and stun. Unless that's what you were talking about, maybe you were talking about stunning. Killing is not that big of a deal. Yeah, that's what I said, since... I'll accept the friend request once I'm stopped streaming. That'll be probably in a couple hours. Yeah, for a while there I actually wondered if you maybe had somebody else playing with you that was playing the hours that you might be asleep, blue sky. Because I was like, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this guy, I don't understand how he's able to get so many points, because every time I go to sleep he raise back up. And I've been playing pretty much 19 hours as well a day, because I'm unemployed and recovering from surgery right now, so I don't have any other things to do except to play this game right now. I would support Blue Sky, but I've never seen him on my list for the supporting list. Oh come on! Looked like it was gonna hit. I hate the third-person camera sometimes. It sucks sometimes. Losing, you're only doing things right in FOB if you're losing money. So don't worry about losing money. Just sell your resources. Oh, God. Ah, okay. Yeah, I tried to go after the guy with the second player rank, but I had him brain fart earlier and totally sucked that one bad.
You gotta extract him.
It's definitely one of those games that I just killed myself. You played 72 hours today? I don't know how that's possible.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Or you mean you have 72 hours total playtime? Oh my god.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There's the last guy, I think.
You gotta extract him.
Yep, last guy. I have much more than I want to admit in terms of playing time right now.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Infiltration successful.
If you only have 72 hours playtime, Blue Sky, in total, then I feel embarrassed. Because I have way more than that.
Boss, the rival PF knows who
Although
we
I played
are.
the single player stuff
Better
first,
step
so
up FOB
that could be
security
why.
in case they-
Congrats, Carlo. Keep on keeping on. You can, by the way, Nemesis, you can actually tell him to, like, consider a zone more important. You'll see traps towards that zone. But beyond that, there's not really much of a reason. Well, not much of a thing that you can do about that. Yes, you can, Marco, or Macro. Macro. Yep, Terra, yeah. That is the problem with Steam. I have Steam and a bunch of games on there, but yeah. I think, like, the one game I have the most playtime in on Steam is Ark, which is funny. That and NBA 2K15, I think. Actually, let's see how much playtime I have real quick. This is gonna be embarrassing. I have 175 hours. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little too much. Too much. Too much. Yours in Skyrim is over 300. That's good. Skyrim's a good game, so I don't doubt that. Congrats, Phantoms. I'm gonna try to beat you. I'm on my way up, so maybe I'll see you in the group ladder soon. Who knows? I can't kill the intruder, unfortunately, because the servers are broken right now, and I can't actually defend myself, apparently. I wish I could. Yep. Can't defend, unfortunately. All of today, it's been freaking broken for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if they've said anything about it because I don't view their website. So. Don't let me see your ID. I can't. What do you mean I can't?
To the heart of the rival PF's FOB. You can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yeah, I guess I like the game color. Or Colorado, sorry.
Be careful down there, boss.
No problem. Just wondering. Just wondering if you're gonna back that up. I'm not exactly sure, Jonas. I just know that it was part of an upgrade. Possibly because of the rank of the staff, I'm not sure. Yeah, FOB is easy. I was gonna kill people for a bit. Not gonna even bother stunning for a little bit. Anybody? There it is. Quite often, Tara. Usually most of the time. Unless I'm extracting stuff. It's the only time. They do, Captain. I wish you could. Colorado would be nice to be able to friend up like certain people, but yep, phantoms I do. The -9 version. I like it. I think it's good. Again, I know I could probably make this go faster if I use a grenade launcher, but I don't want to use it as crutch for MGO. Part of the reason why I'm playing this is to just get better at the feel of the game, so that I can then, when I go into MGO, don't have like, you know, this massive hard time trying to figure out how to actually play the game with other weapons other than the grenade launcher. Not sure. Crony. Right now it's probably pretty close to retail prices is actually hard to find at the moment. They've kind of run out of copies in most places. There was a guy that was on here earlier that was talking about going to GameStop and couldn't find none of his local stores. I think it was Dark, I think. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, yeah, it was bacon, sorry. Yep. Hey, Oski.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, apparently they sold through like 3+ million already. Yep. Yeah, legendary.
Boss, the rival PF knows.
Yeah, it's crazy, Reckless. Honestly, when I first started the stream, it was mainly for friends of mine, just to kind of show them how things went, and then I just started kind of snowballed from there. I just kept streaming. It's mostly for Sleeper. I don't know if you know me beyond Twitter, but anyways, it was mostly to show him the ropes and other people. See if the servers work this time. Nope. Server's still freaking broken. Sweet. Yeah, I was gonna do midnight release, but I just decided to go digital like 2 days after the release. I didn't get it like release day. I got like a couple days. I was working through Diablo 3 for a while on the ladder there, and got to like top 41 on Diablo 3, and then decided to stop and just start playing MGS after that. So. Not like I do, Colorado. As far as I see, I usually maybe get like a couple people every now and then. Like, look, let me show you the list, I guess. So yeah, Will Die was probably the most that I've ever seen anybody take out of any of my FOBs. That was 21 people. But usually they die very quickly or get captured. So. No cakewalk, I don't. I have a YouTube, but again, it's not really. It's kind of like self-promote, and I don't have like a machine of content ready for people, so I just started streaming MDS recently, so, and this channel's pretty new, so. Tend to just stick with games that I get for a while and just stream them whenever I can. Online, in order to actually rank up in the FOB ranks, you have to, it's like a group ladder for the first day, so throughout the day you're in a group ladder, and then as you get more points and rank up on the ladder, your position then is taken on, I think it's like 11 a.m. CT or Central, in US time, or noon East, and then that that progression that you progress is taken, and then your rank is updated, and then you go up in the ranks. Then you only go up in the ranks once a day. It's a little confusing at first, but it makes sense once you see it happen a couple times. Wow, that was bad. Okay, killing people. Of course, I just stopped myself.
This is Delta 9.
Yeah,
There was
well.
an explosion. Damage unknown. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, stay on guard and find any
Let's kill him.
He's coming too. Roger that.
FOB is so much easier when you don't care about stunning them, you just want to kill them. You do until you upgrade your FOB. You have to expand your FOB combat. Yeah, that was not a great start to that. But it happens.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That was pretty good death. Yeah, the more platforms you upgrade, the more space you'll get. And then they go into the waiting room and just wait for more space to become available. Tara, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Just trying to rank up. I mean, I don't even need the resources, I just collect them for the points. I'm trying to get to first place. I want to dethrone Blue Sky. That's my quest. Later, Regulus. Have a good night. See you tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to first place. That's the quest. Yeah, the online platforms will cost more, so, you know, it's all a question of which ones you want to upgrade first. Rewards, you get more points. Or more resources when you're in the FOB, but you don't really get rewards for ranking up. You just get the number next to your name. You get the fame and nothing else, pretty much. Unless Blue Sky's gotten something for being first, I don't know. I mean, so far I haven't really gotten a reward, per se. And yeah, I would weed out the troublemakers. I go through my list regularly and just get rid of the troublemakers. They're not worth having on your staff. No matter what their rank is, even if they're S. You get more points for stealth, you get more points for going through the entire level completely stealth. So that's something that you could do. However, I do not believe that the amount of XP that you get increased in terms of points for that is really kind of appropriate. It should be more. It should encourage it more. Sure, you can add me, Phantoms. I'm happy to have you on my list. I won't be able to accept the friend invite until after the stream, though. Same here, Phantoms. Yeah, I don't know exactly the release date for MGO, but I can't wait for MGO. It's like the whole thing for me playing FOB right now.
Infiltration successful.
Yep.
Knows who we are.
Aw, Tara.
FOB security in case they retaliate.
I'm pretty far away from first. Like 200,000 points. And I get like about 1,000 every game, a little bit less than that. So I'm pretty far from first. I don't know if getting first is going to be realistic for a while. Probably maybe in a month, I don't know. I don't even know if I'll be able to get it before MGO. But, you know, I'm gonna try. Just do this one. This one will be quick. Yeah, moving sucks. I hate moving. I've always hated moving. Every time I've ever had to move, it's always been a pain in the butt.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, I was wondering about that as well, because it says it sorts you for higher level. It says it in the freaking thing, but it doesn't seem to. It seems like it lies to you. So I'm not sure.
CP, this is Delta 1. We're hearing gunfire. Unknown location. Over. This is CP. Understood. We are under attack. All units on alert. Got
Ah. That's gonna be fun. That's a big trip. Like a change of scenery. Germany's nice though. I like Germany. Up to the UK, that's gonna be a change. But I hear you on that point. My mom used to be a military wife, so. She used to be a nurse in Guantanamo. Way back when it wasn't like Camp Kidman. Did you just see that? The spawn happened on the platform. I don't know if you guys caught that, but you could see the guys through the wall jump off the platform and into the water. That was great. That was hilarious. You'll never get a low hero score, Colorado. The hero loss is so inconsequential from killing people that it just is not worth bothering about. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, it's not like it matters right now because I'm just killing a bunch of people. Mainly because I'm somewhat tired and gonna be on for a couple hours anyways, so I'm just gonna run through his stuff kind of mindlessly a little bit. I was doing so much setup earlier that I just I've done too much of that, and I need a little bit of a break from the whole setup nade and all that stuff. Some mindless fun now. I was looking for some more stuff to destroy, but it looks like I got all of it the first round. Oh, there's a decoy. There's one. Not that that's really worth anything, but... to the exit. Yeah, I think it's pretty much impossible to actually get a low hero score. I don't think you'd ever actually be able to do it. It'd be an accomplishment to actually have a low hero score. But as far as I know, the higher the hero score is, the higher level guys you'll get just automatically. Your guys will recruit like S ranks and above automatically without you having to do anything. Check on my missions real quick. I wonder if I can upgrade one of my facilities yet. It doesn't look like it. Got 3 upgrading, but those online ones take so long to actually upgrade. Some of them are days. It's crazy. This guy has a lot of stuff. 32, 35. Guess I'll go to that one. Well, I guess since I'm just killing stuff, I'll just change my secondary actually now. Since I'm not actually paying any attention to doing that, setting up and all that stuff. But yeah, at least Tara, at least in the UK, you'll at least be able to take the train over to, you know, Germany and all that stuff, and still have access to maybe going back and seeing. It's like a couple hours. It's not a big of a deal. Or less, actually.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Well, if you use it too much, you're gonna get used to it and not be able to play MGO very well. So, it doesn't. Whoa.
Infiltration failed.
Okay, that was a nice mortar on a grenade.
Try a little harder next time.
That was a good combination there. That was great.
Damn it. A staff member died.
I think that's the first time that that's happened that quickly. Wow. That was good.
Boss, the rival PF knows.
Just randomness. It's too bad I lost one of my only two times, guys. How did your rank update, Phantoms? I thought it doesn't update until like 9 AM in the morning, or 11 AM, whatever. Actually, gotta see if I can fight this guy real quick. I'm actually gonna do it with Snake because I want to win this one and make sure that I can do it very quickly.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can take back the staff they captured. Make them
Yeah, he needs more than a shower. He needs a confession box. Or he needs to hail Satan, I don't know. One of the two. I was trying to hit that mortar and just get rid of it so it's not constantly causing me problems. Mortar is always the one thing that ends up killing me when the thing goes on alert. It's always a pain in the butt. Unless I get rid of it early with the sniper. It's great. An assassin. It reminds me of like the Aspect 2 sniper. I also love this SMG. I wish I could use it more, but I always need a secondary gun. No, he's more like the Grudge. Yep. Yep, Cakewalk. I agree with you. This guy's gonna hate me. But he keeps raiding me, so I don't feel bad about it. This guy's getting annoying. Maybe he'll learn his lesson and stop raiding me. He doesn't get much out of it, too. It's more annoying to actually have to hear his alert. Damn auto-aim. Hey, those are my crates, butthead. It's got my skull on it. Ow. Well, that hurt. I'm tired of that mortar. Alright, Sarah. Take it easy. Happy you watched. Where did those guys spawn? Oh, they're underneath, I think. Oh, I found your secret, Blue Sky. It is what I thought it was. See ya, Blue Sky. That is not the pillar to try to find. That was my fault. I should have died the opposite direction. Oh well. Still screwed up his base. I believe I am using a timescope assassin.
Boss, our GMP is now in the red. If it stays this way, staff morale will fall and the men will start leaving Diamond Dogs. You've got to bring in more funds and keep costs down. It's quad guy again, I guess. Welcome back, Carlo. Yeah, I'm gonna use this guy again for this one. For the retaliation. Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can take back the staff they captured.
Only if they raid you back, Colorado, like, immediately. He would have to raid me again, and then I would be able to raid him back. Or find him on the list. But the list is random, so it's not likely to happen. Yep, and here come the mortars. There we go. Got that major annoyance out of the way. Now the rest should be manageable. There we go. I was wondering why it took so many hits for it to blow up. Usually only takes 3. Good old snipers. Oh my god. Wow.
Infiltration failed. Right. Try a little harder.
I had nowhere to go. Wow. Man, 2 failures in a row. Jeez. I'm just too tired.
Boss, the rival.
It's totally my fault. Oh well. Alright, I was gonna play a little bit more, but I'm just getting too tired, unfortunately, so I'm gonna call it for tonight. Been on since like 9 a.m. this morning, so I will be on tomorrow morning. I'll be playing all day long again, so I ask you if you can join me, that's cool. Feel free to follow me, and I'll be on again. Kind of stream sporadically sometimes just because of lunch and other things that might go on, but every day for the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, if not more, I'll be streaming every day, pretty much most of the day, if not all of it. So feel free to follow me on Twitch, and then I'll be on there, and look forward to seeing you guys back again tomorrow or the next day. Love you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.